Yo, what up, y'all? I'm back with another video. And this morning, I started to do a cleanse of my social media pages, especially YouTube, because I started to notice something. Is it the hatred of Black women that has made some of these creators continuously make videos about how degenerate the Black community is, especially our Black women, how degenerate Black women are when it comes to relationships and music and their choice in men? What causes these men to continuously speak on Black women? Is it the hatred of self? Do they hate themselves? Do they hate their mothers? Because it's starting to get a little disturbing now. I understand that you create a channel to speak on different topics, and those topics sometimes can lead you to repeating the same talking points because that is all you are focused on. Then I get why you would speak on women, but it becomes an echo chamber when all you see are the same topics. All you talk about are women and what wrong they do. Because I believe in balance. Everything has to have balance. That is why this channel does not concentrate on one certain topic. It doesn't concentrate on one certain race. It doesn't concentrate on one certain gender. It doesn't concentrate. We talk about everything, everyone, every topic, every situation, every issue, every problem, because we want to come up with solutions for them. So this is not an echo chamber. You will not get the same talking points from anywhere else. I will not repeat the same talking points continuously throughout my videos and throughout this channel. You will not get that from here. You are going to get the realness. You are going to get my view on life and everything else. So there's channels out there I started following or subscribed to, and every time I watched the video, it was always speaking down on Black women. And yes, I understand that there are men out here, Black men, that do not date Black women. They do not like Black women. They only date women of other races. And to me, that's a little disturbing because me, I love women in general. I love all women. I never discriminate. I don't just like one race. I don't just like white women. I don't just like Latina women. I don't just like Black women. I love women. And I know that all women can do wrong and all women can do good. Not all women do wrong and not all women do good. So I concentrate on the middle. I concentrate on those that are capable of doing good and capable of doing bad. And sometimes they do one or the other because we're not perfect. And we know that women are not perfect. Men aren't perfect either. But when I point out the bad things that a woman does, I also point out the bad things that a man does. And vice versa. If it's good, then I point out the good things because you have to have balance. So if you keep watching these channels and you keep watching these men who talk about the same talking points, who talk about how bad Black women are, guess what you're going to do? You're going to start believing it. Yes, you are going to start repeating those same talking points. When you wake up watching these men talk bad about Black women, you're going to start seeing life and seeing Black women from their point of view, not yours, not through your experience, because you may have had a good experience with a Black woman that you dated. But now, since you keep watching these videos about how bad Black women are, then you start to believe whatever it is these people on these channels are repeating to you, whatever they're feeding you. YouTube is a plate of food. Yes, it's a plate of food and it's divided. It has different sections where you have your vegetables, where you have your meat, where you have your starch. And based on what you're eating and constantly ingesting, that is what you will start believing in. So in order to have balance, you need to start watching different content that is more positive than negative. That's why I started doing the cleanse of my subscriptions and who I subscribe to, because I started to eat up all the BS that these other channels were feeding me. And I started to see things from their point of view, because again, whatever it is you constantly view, that is what your viewpoint becomes. And it became my viewpoint as to why are black women this way? Why are black women that way? Why are black women... I know and understand a lot of the issues that we have in the black community. I know and understand that, you know, the music that they put out there, especially the rap music, where you have these black women who are very masculine and they're talking about having sex with all types of different men and making money and wearing jewelry, types of different men and making money and wearing jewelry. They even got the grills like men do. I mean, they're very masculine, and I know and understand why they put this type of music out there. They want the younger black women to see this and think that this is the way that they should be in order to be successful, which is the wrong way. But instead of us focusing on that, we should focus on teaching the younger black women, the younger black girls, to do better, not to become like these so-called rappers who are shaking their ass and twerking and shit in front of a camera for money. That's what we should concentrate on. But these channels, they are talking about how, you know, degenerate the black community is, how degenerate black women are, because they are doing such things as shaking their ass and twerking on videos for people to see. No, we shouldn't concentrate on that. When you concentrate on one certain thing, it becomes your reality. Again, when you concentrate on one certain thing, it becomes your reality. That is the reason why I started unsubscribing to a lot of these channels. One channel, for instance, was talking about holding women accountable, and the guy on the channel, he calls all black women Keishas. First of all, when you do that, that is putting all black women in a box. Yes, that's putting all black women in a box. Whatever black woman it was that he spoke about on his channel, he called them Keishas. Keisha this, Keisha that. She's a Keisha, she's a fat Keisha, she's a slim Keisha, she's a skinny Keisha. Keisha, that is what he called all black women. When a man does this, it only means one thing. He has had bad experiences with black women, and being racist by calling them Keishas, because it's just like using the N word, basically. That's exactly what it is. Instead of using, you know, nigger, calling them a nigger, hard ER, he calls them Keishas. See, that's all that is. He just replaced one word for another. Now, you have a young black boy who is watching these videos and always viewing this content. Guess what? He's going to grow up calling black women Keishas. He's going to grow up believing that all black women are exactly like this man describes. All black women are degenerate. All black women are not worth dealing with, because that is what he's teaching the young black men, that all black women are not worth the time of day. So yes, we need to stop watching some of this content. We need to delete or unsubscribe to some of these channels, because these people are not doing anything to help better our communities. They are not doing anything to help better the youth, the young black boys that are growing up not knowing which way to go, you know? So there's another channel where the gentleman, and I mean, you know how you subscribe to a channel and then you turn on the notifications so that you get notified whenever someone posts a certain video? Well, all I started seeing were notifications of why black women wear wigs, why black women straighten their hair, why black women aren't shit, why black women argue with men, why black women are undateable, why black women want to be white, why black women... That's all I saw. That's all that kept popping up on my YouTube feed. And so I got tired of it. And I unsubscribed to that channel as well. Because again, why is this man concentrating on the negative aspects of Black women versus the positive? You see what I'm saying? When you concentrate and focus on one certain thing, that becomes your reality. That is what you get. So now he is constantly feeding these young Black boys the same talking points about why Black women are undateable and why we shouldn't deal with Black women and why Black women are argumentative, why Black women do not want to marry, why Black women are single mothers, why Black women sleep around so much. Now, pay attention to this. Why is it he is talking about Black women only when all races do this? It's not just Black women. And yes, he's mainly talking about the women in this country. So again, it's not just Black women that do this. It's all women. You have all women that, you know, may argue. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be a Black woman. White women do it. Asian women do it. But if you go to other countries, it might be different. That's something else. But when they talk about the women in this country, they are mainly talking about Black women. They will not talk about any other race. And it's kind of weird to me. Even the channels, you know, that the Red Pill channels, they constantly talk about Black women. They put Black women down. I don't understand that. To me, it becomes issue of self-hatred, where these people, these men, they actually hate themselves. I don't know what it is, what encounter they had with a Black woman, what Black woman might have hurt them in the past, because yes, that's exactly what it is. I see that now. There's nothing else to that. You had a bad experience with a Black woman or some Black women, and all of a sudden, all Black women are the same, and that's the wrong way to think. Because when I was younger, they used to say that all men were the same. All men were dogs. And I would argue them down to the T that, no, we are not all the same. I am not the same as the man you dated before. I am not the same as the man that you used to date. I am different. So for us to say that all Black women are the same, that is the wrong way to go. That is the wrong way to see things. So yes, if you are watching some of these channels and these men are feeding you the same talking points, these men are feeding you the same negative views and aspects they have of Black women, then you need to unsubscribe to them, because what's going to happen is they're going to lead you down a dark path, and you are going to walk down these streets, look at all Black women as being the same, look at them as Keishas, and you will miss out on a good thing. You will have a Black woman, a good Black woman come into your life, and you are going to miss out on a good thing because you started to believe the bullshit that some of these men are feeding you, constantly feeding you. All that negative shit, it's not going to work out for you in the long run, because what happens is you are going to miss out on good things because you're focused on the bad things. So no, all Black women are not the same. There are beautiful Black women out here who are doing great things, and we need to appreciate them for that, and we need to highlight those types of women, not the ones that are in the videos twerking, shaking their asses with grills and chains, talking about having sex with all types of different men and finessing men for money. Those are not the women we should concentrate on. Matter of fact, we shouldn't even be watching videos like that. And for you Black women who watch videos like that and you pedestalize these rappers, I'm here to tell you that when you get older, you're going to realize that it was the wrong thing to do, and watching them and emulating their actions and what they do is exactly what led you to being single right now, by yourself, unmarried, with no children, because you wanted to be masculine like these women that they put in front of your face and they spoon feed you all day, every day. So remember, I don't want to hear how hard you have it. I want to hear about how hard you're going to work to have it. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.